He's just not doing it. I'm saying, in a game where we're getting blown out and you're expected to be the best player on the court, you only attempting 8 shots. Mind you, he made 5 of them. So it was going good for you. It was going swell. You were over 50%. So why weren't you attempting more? What's up? What's going on, guys? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on, my people? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys the daily sports talk. First of all, sometimes daily, but if I say daily, maybe I'll, stick to my goals. But if you are new here, or if you're old here and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, and you keep rocking with me, guys. We have something to talk about. Well, you guys been talking about it in my comments. After I lost to the Nets, you guys were really, because usually when it's a video about a controversial video about Ben Simmons, usually my comments are split. Usually half of you guys are like, no, Ben is the future, Ben will have trophies, and Ben will have statues built for him in Philly. Ben is that dude. He's going to be LeBron James in the second half of the season. Then I have half of you guys like, Ben's trash, garbage juice, why we even rocking with him? And wake up, people, wake up, Ben is trash. Usually it's a mix of those two. So when we lost to the Nets and I saw my comments were unanimously anti-Ben Simmons, I was like, Jesus, we gotta talk. So guys, here's my grievances. And this is not a trade Ben Simmons video necessarily, but it definitely is a video saying, again, like I've been saying, you guys can go back to my videos before the season started. I said we need a closer. We need a go-to, get a bucket guard. That's not something we have. That's why I really wanted Derrick Rose, because he's somebody who go get a bucket for $8 million. $8 million a season. You got you a closer that can go get you a bucket, a dominant ball handler, a great facilitator. Now, the thing about Ben Simmons, yes, we can go on for days about how wonderful and how great he is defensively. We could go on for centuries about how great he is defensively. We already know the blocks, the steals, the aggressiveness on defense, the pick and rolls. Also, an extreme facilitator. I mean, some of his passes look like magic. But guys, at the end of the day, we need more offensive aggressiveness from Ben Simmons. And when we get to the playoffs, it's going to be a problem, especially when the transition game slows down a lot more and it's a lot more half-court offense. We have to have a guard that they not only fear defensively, but they fear offensively as well. And it's just really, everybody this season, our top players we can already see 9 games in that they've gotten better. Joel Embiid, we already see improvement in him 9 games in. Okay? Just in his trusting his teammates so much more, playing with aggression. Every night he's on the floor playing with aggression. The way he's handling the double teams, like trusting his teammates to like when he's passing out the double teams. Those were the biggest knocks on Joel, and we already see the improvement. But when it comes to Ben, I mean, yes, he's still great on defense, but offensively, he's having career lows offensively. And the thing that really concerned me is the game against Cleveland. Game 3 of the season when Joel Embiid did not play. That means, Ben Simmons, you have to be the best player on the court, right? And I've said this in my last video. You have to be the best player on the court. If Embiid's not there, you have to be the best player on the court. When LeBron's not there, Anthony's the best player on the court. When Anthony Davis isn't playing, LeBron is the best player on the court. Ben, you have to be the best player when Embiid isn't out there. If that's what a duo is for, that's how a duo works. When Kawhi's not out there, Paul is expected. Now, is he going to be? But he's expected to be the best player. When Kawhi is expected. It's just like the balance of these duos that we have now in the league. Like, that is what is expected. And so the game against the Cavs, Ben only attempted 8 shots. This is a game we lost. This is a game we got blown out by more than 20 points. And you only attempted 8 shots? So you're not even putting up desperation shots. You're not even trying on offense. You only got 15 points. And to put it in perspective, Dakota in 7 minutes attempted 6 shots. Ben, you were out there for 28 minutes in a game we're getting blown out in, and you're not even playing with no sense of offensive urgency. And those are... Let's not act like if Ben doesn't... I'm not even saying shooting threes. I'm saying posting up, driving, being aggressive, going to the lane. Ben can win every time in that scenario. He's just not doing it. I'm saying in a game where we're getting blown out and you're expected to be the best player on the court, you only attempting 8 shots. Mind you, he made 5 of them. So it was going good for you. It was going swell. You were over 50%. So why weren't you attempting more? It's just that. It's just that for me. Last night against the Nets, he only had 11 points in a game where he can clearly see we're getting blown out, we're losing. It's just, where's the offensive urgency? Where is it? Meanwhile, a Bradley Beal is averaging 30 points per game. We could use those 30 points. Now, mind you, of course, you'll subtract Ben's 15, and that's 15 plus, or Ben's 11, and that's 20 plus. Yeah, I'm so glad I did that math right. But guys, we need somebody who can go get a bucket, a guard who can go get a bucket, that when we get to crunch time, when we get to the second half of the season, when the games really matter, because I know you guys saying these games don't matter, but at what point do the games matter, guys? If we're seeing the same problems consistently, at what point are we going to stop saying, oh, it's early, the games don't matter? Once we get to that point where the games matter in you guys' eyes, we need a guard. Name another guard in the league. Name another guard in the league that the defenses don't respect. I'm listening. Jump in my comments. Name. And then tell me if that team is a championship team. Mind you, and to get Bradley Beal, I don't even think we'll have to get rid of Ben Simmons. Sadly, we'll probably have to get rid of somebody like Tobias. Might have to get rid of Matisse. We might have to get rid of some picks. But if we're not winning with this. We're not winning without a closer, guys. And yes, Embiid is a monster. Embiid can do what he does. But at the end of the day, we need a ball handler that can close out a game, that can go get a bucket. Because at the end of the day, they're going to be facilitating the offense at the end of the game. It can't be all on Embiid. He's a 5. It's amazing that Embiid can do what he can do, but Embiid is an exception. We need our ball handler to put some fear in the defense's hearts offensively. I'm saying you only attempted 8 shots. That really hurt my feelings. A game we're getting blown out in. You only got 11 points against the Nets bench, the Nets D-League, the Nets JV squad, the Nets Junior League, the Nets Youth League, the Nets Summer Camp squad. Huh? That's just rude to your teammates. So we need to get a closer, whether it's Bradley Beal for the high, and we're going to have to risk it all for him. Because Bradley Beal, mind you, he dropped a 60 piece on our head like it won't nothing. And mind you, Matisse ain't all that shabby of a defender. So it's not even like he was getting defended by Seth Curry and he dropped 60. So if it's not Bradley Beal, who is it? Because if we want to win, one or two things going to have to happen. If we want to win the real games, one or two things going to have to happen. Ben going to have to raise the roof. Do what we know he can do. I mean, yes, defense wins championships. Yahoo! But it's basketball. At the end of the day, you're going to have to shoot at some point. Okay? It's got to be a balance of everything. Like, things got to be balanced. Okay? That's not keep away. You can't just play defense. It's basketball. You got to shoot. Shooters shoot. It's the shooters league. Where the shooters at? Where the ballers? Where the ballers? Where the ballers? Guys, if you made it this far into the video, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. Sorry for ranting a little bit, but I'm pissed. Okay? But guys, I appreciate you for always supporting me. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back in the studio. So you guys are going to see my beautiful face again. And I'm super excited to see you guys tomorrow in the studio. It'll probably be, I'm not sure, guys, what's going on. I'm not sure. Are we playing the Nuggets tomorrow? Like, I don't know if that's a game that's going to get postponed. I don't know who's playing, who's not. But sheesh. But make sure you guys like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you're wearing your mask up, keep it cute. Bye.